Hey everybody, Joe Casabona here, and today I'm going to show you how to use Calendly and Zoom to make it easy for your students to schedule office hours, for your clients to grab a meeting with you, and much more. First of all, if you go to calendly.com, you will see this. One of the things that they're doing during the quarantine, the stay at home orders, is they're making certain integrations free. One of those integrations is Zoom, the other is GoToMeeting. So we're going to sign up using those integrations. I'm going to click sign up, and then you'll be asked to sign up with an email address. I'm going to put in my University of Scranton email address, and then I'm going to click get started. So they're going to have me, they're going to recommend that I sign up with Office 365. That's what my organization uses. That's where my University of Scranton calendar lives. But instead, I'm just going to click create a password. Once I do that, I'm going to click continue, and then I'm going to need to verify my email address. If you're signing up with Gmail or Office 365, you will not have to go through this step. I'm going to show the slightly harder route just in case any of you run into any issues. Once my email address is verified, I can create my own Calendly link. So I actually use one already for my professional meetings. So if I'm doing this for my students, I'll just do Prof. Casabona. You can then choose your time zone. This is going to be super important for people who are scheduling with others outside of their time zone because Calendly is going to do the adjustment automatically. If you're doing this for your students and you happen to be in the same time zone, for example, if you're in high school, great. If you are in college and you do have students all over the country or all over the world, the time zone is going to be integral in making sure you and your student connect at the right time. So time zone is selected. I'm going to click continue. Then it's going to ask me to connect my calendar. And this is fantastic. They support a bunch of different types of calendars. My calendar is in Google, so I'm going to click Google Calendar. I'm going to continue with my Google account. Now, connecting your Google Calendar or whatever calendar you have where all of your meetings are is important because Calendly is going to check that calendar for conflicts so that people can't grab times whenever you already have a meeting. And they'll also add events to that calendar automatically so that you don't have to worry about getting an email from Calendly and then adding the event to your calendar. It's going to do all of this automatically for you, which is why I love Calendly so much. I'm going to click continue. And then it's going to ask you for your available hours on what days of the week. Again, this is another thing I love about Calendly. It'll make this very simple for you to do, and then you can further customize it later. Maybe I'll do another video in the future where I show you just how customizable your available hours are. But for right now, I'm going to say that my office hours are from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So if my students, I have college students, if my students want to get a hold of me, they can do so on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 to 12. I'll click continue. And then this is going to ask a couple of questions kind of about um, what your day looks like so that they can help you for support reasons. I'm going to say I'm in education. I'm going to click finish. So now you see you have a couple of events here. I'm going to delete both the 60 and the 15-minute meeting, and I'm going to say that my students can just grab a half hour on my calendar. If it takes less than that, great. If I visit the 30-minute link here, we'll see the availability based on, again, based on my calendar. And if I click, you'll see that students can grab these times in half-hour intervals. So now that we have our 30-minute meeting, I'm going to go to account. I just want to show you again the calendar connections and then what calendars to check against for conflicts. One of the things that I want to do is make sure that all of my appropriately connected calendars are being checked for conflicts. For example, my wife works on certain days and I'm unavailable for those days because she's a nurse and I'm watching my daughter. So I'm going to add her calendar to my list of places to check for conflicts, and then I'm going to click update. Now, if we go back to my calendar to check for availability, now they're checking against my personal calendar and my wife's, which is really fantastic. So the last thing I want to show you, of course, is the integration with Zoom. I'm going to click integrations here at the top. I'm going to find Zoom and I'm going to click it. It's going to ask me to connect to Zoom. Again, they are doing this, they are making this available for free for now during the COVID-19 uh, quarantine stay at home orders. But it's a really great way for you to connect a tool you're likely already using with a new tool to make it easier for your students to connect with you and schedule office hours. Once I log in, I'm going to ask to authorize this connection with Calendly. And now I could set Zoom as the location for my meeting events, so let's do that now. So I'm going to go to the 30-minute meeting settings by clicking the cog and going to edit. Then under the what event is this, you can set the event name. Let's make it something better. Let's call it student office hours. And then we can add a location. And since we've integrated Zoom, we can choose Zoom as a location. Because we have added Zoom, Calendly will take care of the rest as far as spinning up the meeting, adding it to the calendar invite, and things like that. You can add a description if you want. You can change the URL and the color if you want. But that's all configurable. Like I said, we might do that in a different video. Once you change the settings, make sure to click Save and Close. And that's it for this video. You learned how to sign up for Calendly, you learned how to integrate Zoom and automatically add it to your office hours or your meeting invites. If you liked this video, be sure to click the thumbs up down below and subscribe to this channel for more great content.